maybe a little higher. Or a little closer, you know? You getting there? Good. A little closer. Okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How about the lift? Is the lift coming up? Okay, here is the lift. Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Very good. Thank you very, very much. I apologize a little bit for the rain. But you know something? When it's raining, it's even more exciting. You know, when it's not raining and the weather is good, the light of menorah, what's the big thing? But when it's raining and we're all here together, and despite the rain we are lighting and we overcome all obstacles, then that is also part of the miracle of Hanukkah. Thank you for coming. You're an absolutely wonderful audience. You waited until now, and you are going to be well rewarded. Number one, the mitzvah, the tankisten, as the Rebbe would call them, are here, and they have a Hanukkah Menorah for you if you want, and I understand they even have Hanukkah donuts for you. So make sure that before you leave, you get your menorah and your donuts. Just make sure they shouldn't get wet in the rain. Welcome again on behalf of the Lubavitch Youth Organization to this, the lighting of the world's largest Hanukkah Menorah. This is the largest menorah because it's the largest permitted by halacha, by Jewish law. The Jewish law states, and it's a Gemara, that a menorah cannot be taller than esrim amot 20 cubits, which is 32 feet. This menorah was designed by world-renowned artist Yaakov Agam, and this menorah stood in miniature on the Rebbe's desk. The Rebbe agreed to the form of this menorah, and then after the Rebbe agreed, it was made into its present dimensions. The Rebbe tells us that we can learn from the Hanukkah Menorah. The lights of the menorah are telling us a story. They're telling us a story of Jewish dedication. They're telling us a story of Jewish leadership. Judah and the Maccabees were up against tremendous odds, and they waged war against the enemy, and they were victorious. They could have negotiated, but we don't find that they did. Judah and the Maccabees did not negotiate with the enemies. And today the message is the same. We are not going to negotiate with the enemy. We are going to continue and prevail, and we are going to be victorious. There is a special message. Tonight is the second night. Especially tonight, the message is the strongest. Last night we lit the Hanukkah Menorah here and at home, and we lit one candle. But tonight, there's one day more, and we became older, and hopefully wiser. And today, one candle is not enough. Today, we have to grow progressively stronger, and today we light 2 candles. So, in all matters of Yiddishkeit and Judaism and humanity and good things, we have to always grow stronger and stronger. The Rebbe also tells us that the Hanukkah candles have a special message. This is the last generation of Golus, of exile, the first generation of redemption, and it's these Hanukkah candles that we light here and all over the world will usher in the great light of the great redemption speedily in our very, very own days. The halacha is that we do not discharge the obligation of lighting Hanukkah candles by witnessing the lighting of a public menorah, however nice, however beautiful. So therefore, when we come home with God's help, we should light our own menorah. The tankisten will give you your own menorah so that you can light, when you come home with God's help, you can light your own menorah. I also want to thank the mayor of the city of New York, the Parks Department, and the people in Con Edison for giving us this wonderful cherry picker. Con Edison, the people you know, the company you trust. Thank you, Mr. Con Edison, for being here every night and doing such a wonderful, wonderful job for us. In the cherry picker with me is Andrew Scharf. Andrew gets a special mazel tov. Baruch Hashem, he is engaged to be married. Andrew, mazel tov. Andrew is one of the people that I look up to, even if I am in a cherry picker. And I'm happy that Naomi is here. But don't worry, Naomi, we're going to bring Andrew back to safety. He is in good hands. Together with Andrew is my dear friend, Mr. Michael Scharf. Michael, you have a microphone, right? So I am going to ask you from these menorah heights to say a few words to us. Once when I was at Yechidus of the Rebbe spoke about Michael Sharf, and the Rebbe said, Michael is mine a chassid. Michael is a chassid of mine. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you a chassid of the Rebbe, Michael Sharf.
Thank you, Rabbi, and thank you all for being here in this inclement weather. But it's always warm and sunny when we're celebrating Hanukkah. I just want to say a few words, and they concern two words, fact and truth. When the Maccabees drove the Syrian Greeks out and beat them in battle, the fact is they could have lighted the menorah. There was plenty of oil around. There were cruises of opened oil all over the place. But did the Maccabees do that? No. Why? Because the fact was there was plenty of oil. But the truth was it wasn't the proper oil. It wasn't the oil that we were commanded to use by Hashem in the Beis HaMikdash. So the Maccabees understood this and understood the meaning of truth. Truth comes from Torah. Truth comes directly from Hashem to the Jewish people. So when Rabbi Butman said a few moments ago that we're not going to negotiate, there's nothing to negotiate over when it comes to the land of Israel. God gave us the land of Israel. He defined the boundaries of the land of Israel, and he said Israel belongs to the Jewish people. The Rebbe said this loud and clear, over and over, and that's what we all have to believe. We can't talk in terms of territorial compromise or other verbiage that seems to predominate the discourse today. Why? Because those are just facts. But the truth is, the truth comes from God, and the land of Israel is ours. And as we go forward and try to hasten the coming of redemption, what we have to do is be lamplighters unto the truth. So I ask all of you to keep that in mind as we celebrate this magnificent holiday of Hanukkah. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Nobody could have said it nicer. Thank you very, very much. A pleasure. And now, Andrew, we are going to light the shamash first. Hold the microphone for a minute. Yeah, we're getting there. I think you got it, Andrew. I think you got it. Very good. I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. And now Andrew is going to make the first bracha. Michael, you will answer Amen, and all of us will answer Amen. Then Michael, you are going to make the second bracha and light both candles. Go ahead, Andrew.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody! Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'oso nisim la'avoseinu, bayomim ho'heim bazman hazeh.
Amen. Very good. One more. Okay. We're going to sing together. We'll sing in the rain. Mais zu Yeshua si Lechanoe Leshabeach. Michael, help us. Moil, Bashir is Moil, Andrew, thanks very much. Michael, a pleasure.
Thank